as early as he got cleared to play. Get a guy a break. All right, just get a guy a break. I get it. It's year 6, and we're sick of giving Danny breaks. I get that. But it's the first week of training camp, people. Relax. The Daniel Jones slander, y'all gotta relax. All right. See, the thing is, be patient with him. Just a little bit, not a lot. Not a lot of patience, because I don't have a lot of patience for the guy right now either. But the thing is, he's been spending all of his time rehabbing. He's been in rehab. He's been trying to get back. Give him a break. So he's underthrowing Malik Neighbors on a lot of vertical routes. And that's fine. Okay, he has to get his timing down. He's got some of the fastest receivers in the league. He hasn't been really playing any football activities. Nobody thought he was going to be cleared to play as early as he got cleared to play. Get a guy a break. All right, just get a guy a break. I get it. It's year 6, and we're sick of giving Danny breaks. I get that. But it's the first week of training camp, people. Get a guy a break. The reports are he's underthrowing people. He's trying to get his timing down. Give him a break. It's not the end of the world. There's no need to get your panties in a bunch. The season's not over. We don't need to play Drew Lock or DeVito or none of that. Let Danny get his feet under him. Give him time. He will be fine. Okay? I think we got to relax on this training camp. Like I said in my previous video, if it's Malik Neighbors, Tyler Nubin or something like that, and you want to overreact to training camp, that's fine. But veteran players who we watch play on football Sundays for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, I don't give a damn about their training camp. Danny will be fine. As long as Daniel Jones is ready to go on September 8th, I don't care. I don't care. He's got a whole 5 weeks to get right. Okay? So long as he get right and stop underthrowing Malik Neighbors and Jalen Hyatt before week 1, that's all I care about. You feel me? Speaking of Malik Neighbors, he's open every single play, man. He can't be guarded. They can't guard him. And that's a good thing because Deonte Banks is in his 2nd season. You don't think he's trying? Oh, he's trying to guard Malik Neighbors. He can't do it. Cordell Flott, Darnell Holmes. These dudes are fighting for roster spots. Trust me. They're trying their best to guard Malik Neighbors. You know how good it will make one of these cornerbacks who's fighting for a roster spot? You know how good it will make them look if they shut down Malik Neighbors? So Malik Neighbors is cooking dudes who's literally fighting for their mortgages right now. And he's only a rookie. He don't know what he's doing yet. So any good news I hear on Malik Neighbors, I get excited. The Odell Beckham comparisons, I'm getting excited. He's already being compared to Jamar Chase. I'm getting excited. I like things like that. And, he would have had even more highlights again if Danny wasn't underthrowing the ball. But we're going to give Danny time. It is what it is. Now, what concerns me is Evan Neal. The Evan Neal situation is just like, he's a 7th overall pick. If he can't play tackle, why can't we put him at guard? This is the only thing that I'm not comprehending with the whole Evan Neal situation. So it's like, they don't want to put Evan Neal at guard when he played guard at Alabama. So if he's not working at tackle, put him at guard. Why does he have to go to the bench if he doesn't work at right tackle? Who's our guard again outside of Runyon? It's not like we have some solidified, solid, stud guard that could prevent Evan Neal from transitioning into guard. Why make the same mistake we made with Eric Flowers? Why do we want to continue to make that same mistake with Evan Neal? Flowers went on to be a starting guard in the league. Jacksonville, he went to Washington. Like, Eric Flowers ended up having a solid career as a guard, but he sucked at tackle. Evan Neal's a 7th overall pick. If he can't play right tackle, put Illuminor there, put him at guard. You can't let that talent just go to... Listen, Evan Neal's problem was pass blocking. He was a monster in run protection. Well, not run protection, but run blocking. He was a monster when it came to running the ball, holding his block, creating alleys for Saquon to run through. He was good at that. You can run to the right side of the field when Evan Neal is there. He just couldn't pass block. So my thing is, if you have a guard, you're more concerned with them run blocking than pass blocking. I want my center to be able to pass block, of course, but when it comes to my guards, those are the guys opening up the holes for the running back to run through on your read options, your halfback dives, in your zone reads. You got to have good guard play. So if your guard can't run block, what you accomplishing? You can always help the guard in pass protection. You can hide a bad pass blocking guard. You got the center, you got the right tackle left. There's ways to hide your guard if he can't pass block the best. You can't hide a tackle. If your tackle can't pass block, you in trouble. But your guard, you can hide and how many good defensive tackles are there in the NFL anyway? Aaron Donald is retired. Chris Jones, we don't even play them next year. Dexter Lawrence is on our team. I don't even think we play the Jets next year, so we ain't got to worry about that dude. I mean, but there's only been so many good defensive tackles in the NFL. So how many teams got 2 good defensive tackles? So I'm not worried about Evan Neal pass blocking at right guard. I'm more worried about having a solid run blocking guard to go on the offensive line. So a lot of the takeaways I'm having from camp is Daniel Jones is rusty, but he's healthy. Thank God he's healthy. Malik Neighbors is a monster. Check, check, check. And Evan Neal seems to be personal with Evan Neal. I think when it comes to Evan Neal, I think he must have pissed off Shane and Dable. Because normally a coach and GM or the GM would make that player play. He's playing. We're not going to overpay for Illuminor. We're not going to force Illuminor at right tackle. We drafted this guy at 7. We're going to play his ass until I have to admit he's a bust. Evan Neal, Joe Shane seems perfectly fine moving on from the guy. So what that tells me is he might have some personality or some work ethic issues that we don't know about. Because normally the 7th overall pick in the draft, no GM wants to eat that bust. No GM wants to sit there and say, I missed that pick. Normally a GM will go out of his way to make sure that guy's on the field. They seem to be really, really cool with Evan Neal not playing right tackle and coming off the bench. Am I the only one that sees that? If y'all still watching this video right now, am I the only one who noticed how nonchalant they are towards Evan Neal starting at right tackle? Like when they talk about Daniel Jones is the starter. Drew Lock's the backup, blase, blase, blase. When you ask about Evan Neal, it's day to day. It's a competition. We're playing it by ear. He's making, they give you the runaround. So, I don't know, fellas. I don't know what's up with the Evan Neal situation, man. But I don't think we should just not put him at guard. If he can't start at tackle, put him at guard. Don't let that talent go to the Eagles and haunt us, or go to the Cowboys and haunt us. Like that's all I'm saying. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, drop FUs in the comments if you rocking with me, and stay vicious. Dismiss.